the night away, hang out the whole next day, laughing, having fun.
I've been to Albania, I think almost 7 times now, and I guess that means that I love going there. So I'm gonna go to Albania again, and it's also gonna be my toddler's first international trip. So I'm super excited, and yeah, come on this trip once more to Albania with me and to see what I do there when I do go. Of course, it's different now because I have a little toddler, so I won't go on the town like I typically do. But yeah, let's see how it goes. And I think I will tell you guys why I go there often, and even though I love it so much, why I don't live there and why I live in Montenegro instead. I'm so embarrassed by the state of this room because it's supposed to be my baby's room, but I've never gotten around to it because he sleeps in my bedroom. So we're gonna be traveling with the red luggage there. Trips to Albania are my favorite because it's way more affordable than Montenegro. I mean, here in Montenegro, I would order a typical doručak breakfast with, let's say, 3 omelets and veggies for like €7. But in Albania, I would have like a salmon toast, breakfast, and it would be like €4.50. So yeah, now you have an idea of one of the reasons why I like to go there often. But yeah, it's a great place, and people are nice, people are friendly, people are warm. I feel like the service also is much better in Albania. So I'm gonna pack up everything and hit the road in the morning.
I struggle to see what your reasons are. Sitting in your balance, silence breaks my heart. Turn the key used to be.
Since becoming a mom, I have to tell you that traveling is no longer the same. Traveling with a baby is much harder. You have to pack all this stuff for the baby and consider them in the routes that you take. And the crazy thing is that my son, Sammy, started puking on trips like a few months ago, and oh my gosh, I didn't realize how it started affecting me mentally and how it started increasing my travel anxiety. So this means that we have to really be careful about the routes that we choose with him, right? So thankfully on this trip to Albania, the road is pretty smooth, not crazy curves like roads here in Montenegro, and yeah, he didn't puke, so yay! We went to Albania early, like 7 a.m. and we crossed the border easy cheesy. I mean, my son is a European citizen, so he didn't need a visa. The only way that I could even visit Albania now is because I have a multiple entry Schengen visa. And so we went into Albania, and because it was really early, we found this resort, deluxe resort, on the way to Tirana, and we just stopped by to have breakfast. And wow, I feel like the quality of the infrastructure in Albania is sometimes so impressive. Like, you find some random resort in some random village and you go in and it's so nice, like the finishing is so well done. I feel like that's something that's a bit lacking in Montenegro. Yes, there are nice buildings, yes, there are nice infrastructures, but the quality of it, I mean, especially when it comes to lesser known towns, it is much higher in Albania. So that's something interesting. So we had a nice breakfast. They served us something like fried dough, and oh my gosh, it tasted so good. And of course we saw this limousine, because everything in Albania is always exaggerated, so it's like a wedding limo, and it was pretty cool to see it, right? And afterwards we continued on our way, and the rest of the trip was pretty much uneventful, and we made it to Tirana. And of course we went to the Airbnb straight away because we rented this penthouse, and it was pretty nice. And if you're planning on visiting Tirana, a tip for you is that you want to stay in Bloku, okay, in Tirana, because it's the center, and most of the things that you would want to see in Tirana are walking distance from Bloku, okay? And there's the Skanderbeg Square, there's all these nice restaurants. That's the place you want to be. Especially if you don't have a car and you just want to explore the city by foot, you want to be in Bloku, okay? So of course our penthouse Airbnb was in Bloku, and I'm interested to see how much you guys think my Airbnb cost, okay? I'm showing it on the screen right now. So this is the penthouse Airbnb that we rented for one night in Tirana. So it's 2 bedrooms, 1.5 baths, there's a balcony, there's a living room and a kitchen, okay? So how much do you think it cost? I'm gonna give you 3 options and let's see if you get it right. The first option is 50 euros. Did it cost 50 euros? Did it cost 70 euros? And did it cost 109 euros? Okay, so dun dun dun, you guessed right, it cost 109 euros, and this was mostly because the actual Airbnb fee was 95, but then the service fee became 13, right? So everything became like 109. So yeah, you get a 2-bedroom penthouse Airbnb with a kitchen and a balcony and 1.5 baths in the center of Tirana for $109. Okay, I paid this Airbnb in dollars, by the way. After we checked into our Airbnb, we went to our favorite spot in Tirana, which is Jaco Imperial. It is this amazing hotel slash restaurant, and oh my gosh, the atmosphere is amazing. The food spectacular. Of course, for Tirana, it's a bit on the higher side, but the experience is so worth it there. And I've been here multiple times. I mean, I've been to Albania more than six times now, and every time I've been to Tirana, I have been to Jaco Imperial. So I'm used to it and I love it. And this was Sammy's first time actually going there, and we had a great experience. And it was the first time I actually saw pasta being made in a cheese wheel. That's interesting, right? Afterwards, we walked around the city, of course, with a baby because he had his bedtime, right? So it's not like you can go everywhere. But yeah, when I'm also in Tirana, I like to go on the cheaper side of food, okay? And I like to go to Mr. Chicken. It's like such cheap food. You get what, like ginger chicken and rice for €3.50 or something, and it's always full, and it tastes so amazing. So maybe if you're looking for a budget place to eat in Tirana, you can consider Mr. Chicken. Afterwards, we went shopping because I like to buy okra in Tirana, and of course, because it's not yet season, I saw frozen okra, but I'm like, oh, I'm not gonna buy frozen. Actually, and that's something that I love about big cities, the availability of things, because in Montenegro, there's nowhere you're gonna find frozen okra, you know what I mean? Shopping, we went to the park, we saw the lake, and just had a nice walk with the baby and came back home. And of course, the next day, it was pretty rainy, so we just packed up our stuff and started heading out back to Podgorica. And on the way again, we stopped by this resort to have breakfast. And oh my gosh, it's always so nice. It's always so like well organized, right? And fancy for small money. So, are you thinking of visiting Tirana? Let me know in the comments. And if you have any questions, if you would like an itinerary, feel free to comment itinerary. And yeah, until next time, thanks for watching my vlog and see you in the next one.